At the start of the coursework, we conducted quite a bit of research into target audience, which was put on the blog. Here it shows all the posts with a target audience label. We took a lot of inspiration from the Blair Witch Project. Here is a post on the target audience of it, which would obviously be similar to our own target audience. This Prezi just demonstrates the key sort of people that would be interested in watching Blair Witch Project. We've also got a lot of research into different other aspects of target audience, including just looking at what's allowed in a 15 and an 18, because they will probably be the sorts of people that will be interested in our film, and just to make sure that everything would be appropriate for our target audience. I created a survey to find out a bit more about our target audience and what people that were interested in our film were also interested in, so that we could target them. So in the survey I asked them whether they would be interested in our film, and it also asked a lot of questions relating to their media habits and also some more personal questions. The results of the survey were really useful in finding out about our target audience. I looked at the responses in particular of those who seemed keen on the film, and interestingly they were all 15 to 20-year-old middle class females. This basically shows us that our target audience is 15 to 20-year-old girls. So after analysing the survey results in a bit more detail, I can now put together an image of what our ideal target audience member would be like. She would be 15 to 20, middle class. She would enjoy mainly pop music, although she might enjoy some alternative music and maybe some dance music. She would mainly find out about new films from the TV and the internet. She'd watch films mainly for relaxation purposes. Her favourite film genres would be romance, comedy and horror. And she would basically be a stereotypical teenage girl. I thought that the best way to show what this girl would be like would be to create a Facebook profile for her. So the first thing that I needed to do was find a name for the girl. So obviously, as she was going to be a stereotypical teenage girl, I just googled popular first names in England to find a normal name, and in the end I went for Megan. I then needed to find a surname, so I did the same thing and I googled surnames. And I went for the name Johnson. So this is the finished Facebook profile. The cover photo I chose because I figured as a typical teenage girl she would probably enjoy things like going out with friends and going on holiday, and for the profile picture I just typed in teenage girl to clip art on Microsoft Word, and I thought that looked like quite a typical teenage girl. She would probably have a part-time job, being middle or working class. So I put Waitrose because that is a very popular place for young people to work and it's quite middle class. In terms of films that she would enjoy, I did a range of horror, comedy and romance related films, and a lot of films that are just really common amongst that age group. obviously Blair Witch Project is in there as well. In terms of music, pop music was the main popular choice. So I've put in a lot of very current and mainstream artists and bands that she would probably be interested in. In terms of TV programmes, I've got a mixture of TV drama, comedy, quite a bit of structured reality, because obviously that's similar to what our film is about. Bearing in mind our target audience, we've decided to rate our film as a 15.